Are you a fan of suspenseful and thrilling movies? Look no further than the 2009 film Coraline. This movie is based on the book of the same name by Neil Gaiman, and it tells the story of a young girl named Coraline who discovers a mysterious door in her new home. What lies beyond that door is a world that seems too good to be true, but is it really as wonderful as it seems? In this video, we'll dive into the plot of Coraline, analyzing its characters, themes, and conflicts, and uncovering the secrets that lie beneath the surface. So grab your popcorn and get ready for an exciting ride through the world of Coraline. Setting and characters. The setting of the movie Coraline is a rural town in Oregon, United States. The film takes place in the Pink Palace Apartments, where the protagonist Coraline Jones and her family have just moved in. The Pink Palace Apartments serve as a gateway to the parallel universe where Coraline is transported to by the other mother. The contrast between the dull and mundane reality of Coraline's normal life and the vibrant and vivid world of the other mother is vividly depicted in the movie's settings. The main character of the movie is Coraline Jones, an 11-year-old girl who has just moved into the Pink Palace Apartments with her parents. Coraline is adventurous, inquisitive, and independent, but also prone to boredom and loneliness. As she navigates her way through her new surroundings, she becomes more and more drawn to the secret door in the drawing room of the apartment. Coraline's parents are both writers who work from home, leaving Coraline to her own devices most of the time. Coraline's mother is distant and preoccupied, while her father is quirky and eccentric. The other characters in the movie are Coraline's neighbors in the Pink Palace Apartments. Miss Spink and Miss Forcible, two elderly former actresses, live in the flat below Coraline's apartment with their many dogs. The eccentric Mr. Bobinski, who claims to be training a mouse circus, lives above Coraline's apartment. Other notable characters in the movie are the Black Cat, who acts as a guide and friend to Coraline, and the other mother and other father, who are the terrifying villains of the movie. The other mother is a sinister and manipulative figure who lures Coraline into the parallel universe by pretending to be her loving and attentive mother. The other father is her obedient and doting counterpart. The other mother and other father's true nature is revealed when they demand that Coraline sew buttons over her eyes to become one of them permanently. Movie. Coraline's exploration of her new home is an integral part of the movie's plot. She is a curious and adventurous young girl who wants to explore every nook and cranny of the new place she and her parents have moved into. One day, while her parents are out, she discovers a mysterious door that leads to a brick wall. Her curiosity piqued, she keeps returning to the door to see if it opens. One night, while lying in bed, Coraline hears a noise coming from the door. She goes to investigate and finds that the door is slightly ajar. Using a set of keys that she found earlier, she opens the door to find that the brick wall has been replaced by a dark passageway. Despite the warning of the old man upstairs and her eccentric neighbors, Coraline ventures down the hallway. As she explores this new world, she finds that it looks like her own apartment, but with some key differences. The furniture, wallpaper, and pictures all look the same, but everything seems slightly off. In this alternate reality, Coraline encounters her other mother, a tall and thin woman who looks like Coraline's mother, but with black buttons for eyes. The other mother. As Coraline explores the other world, she meets the other mother, a twisted version of her own mother with tall, thin body and button eyes. The other mother seems like a caring and attentive mother, but Coraline quickly realizes that something is wrong with her. The other mother wants Coraline to stay in the other world forever, and to do so, she makes her a horrifying offer. The other mother says that if Coraline wants to stay, she must replace her eyes with black buttons, just like the other mother's own eyes. Coraline is frightened and refuses the offer. Coraline soon discovers that the other mother is not what she seems. She realizes that the other mother has created the other world as a trap for children. The other mother feeds off the love and attention that she receives from the children she captures, and she keeps them trapped in the other world forever. Coraline must find a way to escape the other world and save not only herself, but also the other children trapped there. As Coraline continues to explore the other world, she begins to see the true nature of the other mother. The other mother is controlling and manipulative, and she will do anything to keep Coraline in the other world. Coraline also discovers that the other mother has a terrifying power that allows her to change the world around her. Coraline is faced with many challenges as she tries to escape the other world and save herself and the other children. Coraline's challenges. Once Coraline learns the truth about the other mother, she knows that she must act quickly to save her parents and the trapped souls. She agrees to play a game with the other mother in which she must find the souls of 3 children and her parents. Coraline sets out to find the first soul and enters a dark, eerie world. She must use her wits and bravery to overcome the obstacles in her way, including a terrifying encounter with the other mother. Next, Coraline must find the second soul, which is trapped in a well. She must face her fears and climb down into the dark, scary space to retrieve it. Finally, Coraline sets out to find the third soul, which is hidden in a secret location. She must use all her intelligence and resourcefulness to solve a series of challenging puzzles in order to locate the soul. Throughout her challenges, Coraline must rely on her own strength and courage to overcome the obstacles in her path. She learns that she is capable of great things and that she has the power to save those she loves. With all 3 souls freed, Coraline now turns her attention to rescuing her parents. Coraline finds her parents trapped in a small snow globe on the mantelpiece in the other world. She retrieves the snow globe and rushes to the doorway to escape. However, the other mother has other plans and refuses to let Coraline leave. The final showdown. In the final showdown, Coraline must face the other mother one last time to save herself and her parents. Coraline devises a plan to escape from the other world and defeat the other mother once and for all. Using the black cat as a distraction, Coraline sneaks back into the other world with the iron key that unlocks the door to her own world, the marbles containing the lost souls, and the snow globe that holds her parents. Coraline then confronts the other mother and tricks her into unlocking the door. When the other mother realizes her mistake, she attempts to capture Coraline again, but Coraline manages to slam the door shut before the other mother can follow her. Once she has returned to her own world, Coraline finds that the other mother's hand has followed her and is attempting to steal the key. She traps the hand in a small box and throws it into a well. With the other mother's hand defeated, Coraline is finally able to relax and celebrate her victory. She falls asleep, safe and sound in her own bed, knowing that she has saved her parents and the lost souls from the clutches of the other mother. Coraline is a captivating and thrilling movie that takes audiences on a journey through a surreal and twisted world. Through her exploration of the other world, Coraline discovers the truth about the other mother and the dark intentions she has for Coraline and her family. With the help of the black cat, Coraline faces her fears and overcomes the challenges presented to her, ultimately defeating the other mother and saving her loved ones. The movie's stunning animation, intricate plot, and complex characters make it a must-see for fans of dark fantasy and adventure. If you haven't seen Coraline yet, we highly recommend giving it a watch. It's a visually stunning film that will appeal to both children and adults. For those who have already seen the movie, consider revisiting it with a fresh perspective and paying attention to the themes and symbolism that make it such a unique and thought-provoking story. And if you're a fan of the movie, be sure to check out the stage musical adaptation, which offers a new perspective on this timeless classic.